So welcome back to Forgotten Dailies. Little update on the little Omni. Got my buddy Alex down here, Hubert's Projects. Check him out on YouTube. He does some pretty unique stuff with Priuses and smart cars and Mini Cooper and who knows what else he gets his hands in.
Anything free or cheap.
Anything free or cheap. Okay, we'll leave that one slide. So anyways, today he come down here from that state up north. He's going to help me out this weekend. We're going to get some work done on this little car. So right now, the car's going to get a new used windshield. He's currently working on pulling the crap out of there. Good pile of yummy stuff. So anyhow, the next video, hopefully there'll be a nice, clean, crack-free windshield in this. And oh look, another.
Somebody broke a door glass.
Somebody broke a door glass and it got stuck in here. So, anywho, we got brand new tires for it. Probably the nicest tires this car's had in 30 years. So, but we did bring home another parts car today. I'll do a video on it later. We do have the Horizon parts car that has really nice floors. So, plan is we're going to utilize those. That's why the heater box and dash and everything's out of this car. And then hopefully Alex is able to get the windshield cut out of that car, so I don't have to use any of my stock of new stuff. So, all right, well, we're going to keep working on this piece of junk and see what we get. Well, things are coming along. Engine is rise, engine, rise. Alex is pumping away.
Vigorously pumping.
Rise. We got a new windshield, or a new to us windshield. Looks good. Thank you, Alex. Car's a little lighter now. We're just going to use our feet to run it. It'll be all right. I got 2 kids that are going to be with me. They're young, energetic. So yes, inside the engine looks great. But all right, we're gonna get this the rest of the way out. I should probably help. All right, so we're missing an engine. Seems that we're missing some things on this car and project from time to time. However, this is the engine that was in the car. I'm not going to move all that stuff. So it's the head's off. We're reusing the head from the old engine because it has a turbo. This is the head from the engine we're using, or the engine we're using, but it doesn't have a turbo. So it's easier to swap the cam over and everything than it is to try to pull the manifold, because that is a nightmare. Young man here is cleaning up the oil pan. We just gonna seal it back up real good while we have it apart. Now's the time. So hopefully before we call it a night and I don't get burned away here, we can have the oil pan back on. Hopefully we can get the water pump and stuff ready to go. We can get the headset on and maybe the timing belt put back together. So cross our fingers, hope to die, and Lord knows what'll happen. And Alex found some Permatex that we needed. Thanks, Alex.
You're welcome.
It's a good thing he brought his toolbox in the back of his Prius. Good job.
I don't know where this even came from.
So I don't know what happened here, but somehow this bay of my garage was fairly empty and had a car in it a couple hours ago, and now I have all these excess parts. 1 engine, 2 engine, 1 head, 2 head, and an Alex. Actually a 3rd head off the Daytona. So there's no room on this side of the garage now. And then of course we still have the Omni on this side, and we're slowly making progress. The water pump's been changed and ready to go. The transmission mount's ready to go. The oil pan gasket's been changed, and Jackson's finishing cleaning it up. So it's ready to go. Alex is playing with the head.
Trying to get a turbo off.
It's probably the smartest head he's had for a long time.
Yep.
Because we all know Alex. Big goofball. So, anywho, this is the engine that was in the Omni. It was froze up. Not 100% certain why. It doesn't show visible signs of water or any damage. So it must be something with the crank. We haven't got that far because we don't care. It's going in the hatch of this when we're done. So Alex is currently trying to remove a turbo. And anybody that's into these cars knows how much fun that is. And Alex is learning that they are a job. So because we're going to use this cylinder head, so we have to get the exhaust manifold and the turbo off of this cylinder head, because we found this head has got some burnt valves. It had a lot of nastiness. You can see the orange stuff. So we are going to assume that this head is warped, and we know this one was good. So we're fighting that project now. So back to you. We'll see how far we get tonight. Probably not very far. Okay, so it's the next morning. We were all exhausted after working late last night on this thing, and you can see it, just like I said earlier, it just kind of exploded. Parts and pieces and stuff everywhere. My garage is a disaster, but it's all good. We got the transmission bolted up, so the new clutch and everything's good to go. The starter's bolted back in. We got to order the intake and exhaust manifold gasket set. I'm gonna order those today, so they should be here probably late in the week, so we can get the headset on then and good to go. Today, probably not gonna do a whole lot on it. Alex is heading back home today. He's got a long drive ahead of him. Hopefully everything goes good on that. So definitely appreciate him coming down and helping. We knocked out quite a bit on this car, so still got a long way to go. But it's we're definitely further along today than we was yesterday at this time, so I'm okay with that. But try to get some of this mess cleaned up today and tools put away and whatnot, stuff we're not going to need, and wait for the next time until we get things done. And I don't remember if I showed this in the other video. If I did, apologize for repeating myself. But we got new power steering lines. New brake line ran to the passenger side. So all we have left on the brakes is finish connecting at the caliper on the passenger side, and new hose, and change out the master cylinder. We still have to get a clutch cable. Don't have one, I don't think. So we've kind of made a determination on the floors. We're just going to run with what we've done. So all of this mess, parts and pieces, eventually will slowly disappear as we get them on the car and get that done. We'll get the heater core. We got a new heater core. Put that in the heater box, and then we can go ahead and get the heater box put back in and start putting the dash back in and make it look like a car again. So at least on the inside, and then we get the seats done, bolted in, and just work on what we can. The windshield looks amazing. It's nice having a windshield without a big crack. Thanks again, Alex. I appreciate that. It's nice to have people that know how to do those kinds of things, because I have none. So I'm not gonna. You probably already saw the wheels, but it's no big deal. We do have 4 brand new tires for the car. It's probably an overkill on everything that we've put on this car, but my feelings is the stuff is reasonably priced enough. I would rather spend the money now than spend the money broke down alongside the road, especially when it comes to like the brakes and stuff like that. We already had to swap the engine, so I think you're foolish not to replace the gaskets and whatnot while you have it apart. Just now's the time. The motor mounts, same thing. They're cheap, so it just takes a little extra energy. But anywho, so that's what we're going to be at on this video. I'll try to update it again as we progress further along with other things, and hopefully we can get this little pocket rocket back on the road here sometime in the near future and see what she does. I appreciate you watching. Like, follow, subscribe if you wish. We do videos on these little cars like this. This is what our specialty is. I've got another one that once I'm done with this video, I'm going to go out and video I just picked up yesterday, kind of do a little talk about and walk around with it. And that car may have a future plan as well. So we'll see. We're going to see how things go and talk about it, the boys and I, and see what we decide to do. Whether or not I want to keep another car around here for another year. So we'll talk about it some more and kind of go from there. All right. Appreciate you watching. Thanks, and hope you have a great day.